This is still very early days, as you know, but what we have heard, we've heard from this new military leader. His name is General Nguema, and he's actually a distant cousin of the president, Ali Bongo, who, of course, as you mentioned, was ousted. He also was serving as a military chief under Bongo's father, who was in rule for 41 years. So he is familiar to this country and especially to the administration. And what we heard actually this week, which was a bit surprising, was that the military leaders were trying to justify this takeover. And what they were saying is that, you know, not only was it the fact that they think the election that they had last week was rigged and was flawed, but they were also citing concerns around the president's health. And what we know about that, the president back about 5 years ago had suffered a stroke. And so a lot of the opposition leading up to this election was concerned about whether or not he was fit to serve. And so what we heard from the general on Thursday in a French newspaper was that he said the Constitution was violated, the method of the election itself was not good, and so the army decided to turn the page. And so now really what we are waiting to see is how the international community is going to respond. We've heard from the U.S., we've heard from the EU, all condemning this coup, this attempted coup takeover. But now the question is whether or not we're actually going to be sanctions imposed, especially because the military leaders are trying to instill some sort of normalcy into what this takeover has played out to be over the past few days.